Hi everyone, Samantha here from Holistic Wellness Nutritionist and Women's Holistic Health Coach. I'm sharing with you today a really kind of strange recipe. I call it the Vampire Immune Elixir, and you will definitely be warding off vampires when you make this recipe. Okay, so let me go through all the ingredients in here and the benefits of making this amazing elixir. Okay, so we've got antibacterial therapeutic raw honey. We have Redmond sea salt, and it is loaded with a lot of trace minerals. We've got ginger, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial ginger. We have turmeric root, also anti-inflammatory, such a powerful antioxidant for healing inflammation in the body. Turmeric is amazing. We have garlic scapes, also antibacterial. You can probably see the occurrence that's happening here. Antibacterial, right? We've got rosemary, really therapeutic. Onions and garlic have a lot of sulfur in them, and sulfur is such an amazing compound for supporting liver detoxification. And then we've got some organic cayenne pepper, and we have some lemon, and then we've also got apple cider vinegar, and we've got the good one, you know, the good stuff that has the mother in it that gets cloudy on the bottom. That's the one that you want. Oh, and lastly, cinnamon sticks. Okay, so what are we doing with all these crazy ingredients? Are we really combining garlic into a drink? Yes, we are. So I have a 1 liter mason jar here, and I basically filled I don't know, about 500 mils with spring water, and then the rest with apple cider vinegar. So you don't want to fully fill it to the top with water, with your liquids, apple cider vinegar and water, because you do have a lot of ingredients you have to add to this, right? So I would say roughly 300 to 400 mils of spring water and 300 to 400 mils of apple cider vinegar, and just leave some space so that you can add these other ingredients, okay? And then we'll top it off at the end. So we've got apple cider vinegar, which is amazing for stimulating hydrochloric acid, and it's really amazing for detoxification and supporting the liver and the gallbladder. So really potent and really therapeutic. So what we're gonna do is add all these crazy ingredients to this 1 liter mason jar. Okay, so we are gonna start by adding in some lemon, just some chopped lemon. Okay, I've got 2 lemons. I'm just gonna roughly chop them and add them in. Okay, let's chop this other one. I like to roll it. When you roll it, you actually release a lot of the juice in there. So lemons, really important for supporting phase 1 and phase 2 liver detoxification. And it's also really great to drink lemon water first thing in the morning with some warm water. It's going to really assist with that phase 2 liver detoxification. Okay, we're pouring this all in here. And you don't necessarily need to squeeze, you know, all the juice in here, because this is actually gonna sit for 30 days. I'm gonna explain that at the end. Okay, got lots of lemon in there. Now, I have the recipe for this over at my site at holisticwellness.ca, and it's a little bit different than the ingredients I'm using here. And so you can get really creative with some of these ingredients. And if you don't have all of them on hand, that's okay. So in the traditional way to make it, you put garlic cloves. I didn't actually have any on hand. I used them all up. So I'm using some garlic scapes because they're fresh and they're organic and they're right from the farm. So I'm just gonna pile them in there. Okay. And then we are also going to put our cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon is amazing for balancing blood sugar, so that's really important. And our rosemary, therapeutic, anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, we're gonna shove that in there as well. And then we're gonna put some cayenne. So you can use a chili pepper, you can use a jalapeno pepper if you want. I'm gonna put about maybe 2 teaspoons in here. This is an organic cayenne. So yes, this is gonna give it that little kick, and it's really going to be so incredible for detoxification. Okay, now we're gonna put our turmeric and our ginger. So we've just got this little 2 to 3 inch piece of turmeric root. If you don't have turmeric root, you can use powdered turmeric, that's fine. I'm actually just gonna chop it up. Look at that amazing color in there. This is really potent, really anti-inflammatory, has anti-cancer properties to it. I'm gonna add that right in. And then we've got our ginger, our fresh ginger root. And again, if you don't have fresh ginger root, you can use the powdered ginger, that's okay. And so I'm just gonna roughly chop this up as well. And then we're gonna add this in there. Okay, so when you chop it, you actually do release a lot of those properties. That's why we wanna chop it up. Okay, so it's very antibacterial, very antifungal, great for digestion. And then our onion, our bottle here is getting really full. It's about a half an onion. All right, we're gonna add our onion in there. You're probably gonna think, oh my God, I really have to drink this. Yes, you do have to drink this. This is gonna be the most potent immune elixir that you can ever take. So many antifungal and antibacterial properties, tons of antioxidants in there as well. So now we've got some sea salt. I would say about a teaspoon. Just keep adding some in there. Use the real salt. We want a good quality salt because it is loaded with trace minerals. And that's really important. You don't want that table salt. Okay, now we're gonna add in some really therapeutic raw honey. I'm gonna add in a really good heaping, probably about a tablespoon, okay, you wanna add in here. So add that all in, then you're done, almost. Okay, so give this a little mix. Make sure everything is in there. You can obviously give it a shake once your lid is on there. Just wanna make sure the honey gets in there. Okay, so now you gotta wait. You have to let this ferment for 30 days and you wanna put it in a dark place. So I actually just leave it above my fridge in the cupboard and I just leave it there for 30 days, okay? And make sure you might wanna even put a date on it when you put it up there so you can actually remember. So I'm just gonna top it off now with a little bit more of the apple cider vinegar. Okay, and then before putting your actual lid on, take a piece of parchment paper, put it over the top, and then close it with your lid, okay? And that is your vampire immune elixir. You are going to put this bad boy in the cupboard away from the sunlight and you are going to let all those antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial properties infuse into the liquid. And then after the 30 days, you are going to basically drain this all out, take out all of the onion, the garlic, all of that craziness. You're just gonna strain it out and keep that liquid. And every day when you wake up, you're gonna take a tablespoon of the liquid, maybe start with a teaspoon, and it's gonna be the best thing that you can do for supporting your immune system, for supporting detoxification, and supporting digestion. It is such an easy thing that you can make at home and incredibly therapeutic. So for the full recipe, head on over to holisticwellness.ca. If you've got any questions about it, don't hesitate to reach out. And I can't wait to hear from you and hear all about your experience with the Vampire Immune Elixir. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.